Okay, so hello class, thank you uh, for today. So today we're going to talk about how to give advice and how to express sympathy, especially to those who have problems. Um, for but before we begin, um, I would like you to think about, the situation in which you have a problem. When you have a problem, what kind of problems do you have? Now, why don't you talk with a partner, or if it's online, I'll put you in the breakout room, and then we'll talk about. I'll share a little bit. What do you do when you have a problem? What kind of problems do you usually have in your daily life? Okay. Um, all right. Um, so should I just okay? Let's consider that. Okay. So all right. So all right. Can you? So Nori, what do you when you have a problem? Do you talk to other people, or do you share, or do you keep it to yourself?
Um, it depends on the
Mhm.
problem, but yeah, usually I'll share it with someone and hopefully
Mhm.
they can just kind of help me through it. So yeah, I usually share with a friend.
Okay. Do friends talk to you when they have problems?
Yes, I do have
Yeah.
friends that talk to me if they have problems.
Okay. All right. Is it a difficult thing to hear people's problem, or do you enjoy having a talk about your problem, or do you have problems about that?
Yeah, no, I don't have a problem. I like
Mhm.
if people have something they want to share, I'm happy to listen to them.
Okay, all right, thank you, Nori, for sharing. Yes, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to learn how to listen, to be a good listener, and also to be a good friend to people who have problems. um, in this activity, I'm going to put you into groups, but I'm going uh, to choose one or two people from your class, and I'm going to give you a situation, and then later you have to share that situation. You have to have a little role play. So you have to little role play, and then your friends will try to give advice. Now, before we begin, I'm going to share with you some expressions uh, that you can use to express sympathy. Okay, sorry. Can I share screen?
Yes, you should let me make you co-host,
Okay, sure.
and then let's see how to. Okay, you're now
Uh,
co-host. You can share your screen now.
okay, thank you very much. So uh, I have here a list of expressions that you can use to express sympathy. So the first thing that you have to do, that is important when someone is talking about their problems, you need to express your sympathy. If they have problems, you need to show that you care. All right, show that you care. I know it's not easy, but we have some expression that you can say to your friends, or to anyone who wants to share their problems with you, right? So if you look at here, some expression: that's too bad, that's so sad, I'm sorry, what bad luck, right? And don't forget, it's not just about what you say, it's about how you say it, right? You need to express sympathy, and you need to be able to show it from your expression, from your gesture, right? uh, and then you can also use these expressions if you have a problem. You can ask for advice. um, as you can see here, probably the most common expression that you know is, asking, but what should I do? Yeah, that's what people usually ask when they have problems. Um, and when you want to give advice, we have some expressions here that we can use in giving advice. Again, we can use models, like should or ought to or we must. Yeah, you can use the if conditional. If I were you, I would. So you got a lot of ways. Yeah, you have a lot of ways to share your advice or suggestion. And remember, when you want to give advice, you're not judging people, right? You want, again, advice is something that you believe will be positive, will be good to other people. So don't forget to be considerate in giving your advice. Okay, so I'm going to put this up on the screen, or you can take notes. I will share this with you. So while you do your activities, you will be able to look at this and uh, try to use this expression when you're giving advice to your friends. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to choose some of you to be given a situation where you will have to share this situation or this problem to your friend or your friends, your group of friends, and then the group of friends will try to give advice or to express sympathy first. Sorry, to express sympathy first. Be a good listener. Please take notes. Yeah, please take notes, and then after that, if you have any questions, feel free to ask more questions to clarify information that you don't know. And people with problems, you can add some more details. It's up to you. You can be more creative about it. Okay. I have prepared here the situation. Let me share it in the chat box. Uh, uh, okay, so for example, like this. Okay, so for example, you can start with introducing yourself, right? Hi, my name is Nori, for example. And then you can talk, I study at high school. We have our final exams in 2 weeks. I'm very worried about my best friend. He's planning to cheat in the upcoming examination. I want to ask him not to cheat, but I'm worried that he will get angry at me. I don't want to lose my good friend, but I don't like this. I don't like his plan. Sorry. So what should I do? So, Nori, you can introduce yourself, share the situation. If you have, you can be a little bit more creative, and so you have to play this role well. And the others, please listen carefully, take notes, and then later, Nori, please
Uh-huh.
also, when people give advice, please take notes on
Mhm.
the advice they give. Okay, you
Okay.
have about 5 minutes to have a discussion. After that, you move to a different group. Okay, you
Mhm.
move to a different group, and then
Mhm.
you do the same thing again. All right. Okay, so yes, you can start. Okay.
Hi, my name is Nori. I go to high school,
Mhm,
and we have some really important tests in a couple of weeks. It's the final exam, and they're important because they determine our final grade in the class.
mhm,
So I have this friend. He's really my best friend, and he's not like the best student. So he said that he's gonna cheat on
mhm,
on these exams, and I'm worried because I don't want him to cheat.
mhm.
Um, but if I tell him not to, I think he might get really mad, and then he might not want to be my friend anymore.
Okay.
But I really don't want him to cheat. So what do you think I should do?
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nori. That you have to be in that difficult situation. But may I know how will your friend cheat? Did he tell you about the method of cheating that he will do?
I think he said he was gonna maybe bring in some notes that he might write
Ah,
down
okay.
and hide
Mhm,
them and then bring them out
mhm.
when he wants to take the, take
Okay.
the,
All
yeah.
right. Okay. All right. That's a very difficult situation as a friend. I mean, I understand that it is a difficult situation, but do you think that telling the teacher will be a will be a useful thing to do? Do you think it's okay to tell someone else? Do you think it's going to be a problem?
I don't know. Maybe I could try. Um,
Okay.
but I don't want to get him in trouble. So maybe I can ask the teacher for advice on what to do
Okay.
instead of
Okay.
telling on him, because I
All
think that would
right.
not end very well. So
Okay. So maybe you should talk to the teacher, but don't use any names. Don't use any
yeah,
specific names. Just like
okay,
tell that hypothetical situation,
right, right.
uh, and ask for advice. And maybe if your teacher already told you something, and then you can tell your friend that or maybe you can ask about what happened to students who cheat to your teacher, and then you can
Mhm.
tell that to your friend that if this happens, and they will find out,
Yeah.
there might be some consequences. I think that's the best
Okay.
way to.
I think
Okay.
that's a good idea. Thank you for listening.
Yes, good luck on the situation. Hopefully, you can solve this situation. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So, all right. Now we are going to review. So after everyone has
Mhm.
done the activities, um, I'm going to ask people with the problem. So Nori, uh, what advice have you gotten from your friend?
My friend said that I should probably go to the teacher, but talk about it hypothetically,
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm,
hopefully that teacher will have some good advice for me as to what to do.
mm-hmm. Okay. Do you think it's a wise thing to do? Do you think it's something that you would do in real life? That if you're in a situation,
Hmm. Yeah,
would you do it?
I would consider that. I think that might
Mhm.
be a good idea.
Okay. All right. All right. And what do you think, Nori, about the sharing process? Do you think that your friend listened to you well? And do you think that they use the language to express sympathy? Do you feel safe sharing with your friends?
Yes, I did. I felt like he was a really good listener and
Mm-hmm.
he was really trying to understand my problem. And
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that he gave me something to think about, but was open to me responding to his advice. I thought it was a very good conversation.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Neri. So, everyone, so it's important to be open, but also, you don't judge other people, express sympathy. Like what Nori said, I think it is important for people to feel safe when they have a problem. That's the important thing. And not only that, you get other people to think about the situation, and then they can choose. You give them options about what to do. I think when you have to face a difficult situation or a challenging situation like this, or any other situation, they feel safe, and then they feel helped by everyone, so they don't feel intimidated. Okay, so thank you very much. Hopefully this session is useful, so you can use this in your daily life. Thank you very much.